Hello everyone, welcome back to another Dragon Ball episode talk. So in this episode we have the return of little old Chi-Chi. Man, am I excited about that. Because you know I love some Goku and Chi-Chi. Well, I was gonna say action, but not like that. So, interaction? Sure, interaction. But this episode starts off with Goku finally catching up to Pilaf. However, Pilaf gets mad and opens the window and flies out the flying fortress. So Goku only will save him if he promises to give him the ball. So Pilaf initially is like, that thing's a fake! And then he's like, okay, fine. So then they glue the pieces back together and give it to Goku. Which Goku, because of the, I guess the wind. Because of the wind, Goku accidentally drops. And then when he goes after it, he catches it before it hits the ground. But the fall kind of made the glue not really stick anymore. So it still shatters into a million pieces. And Goku's like, oh well. Meanwhile, we have the Ox King, who has made peace, apparently, with the villagers. And Chi-Chi is looking out the window, waiting for the return of Goku. So Ox King is like, well, we have Housekeeper, who's also a psychic. And then the Housekeeper psychic woman is like, yeah, he's coming soon. Which is true. But let's be honest here, that was not a real psychic. So that was a lucky guess. So Chi-Chi immediately goes on and on about the wedding between Goku and Chi-Chi. So Ox King actually sets up a wedding between the two of them. However, as they are doing that, the bad guys kind of arrive at the village. I mean, they're basically outside the village, but like they are around the village. Let's say that. Because apparently at the village is where the Dragon Ball is. So Mai and Shu basically tell Pilaf about the terrifying stories of the Ox King. They don't know what a great guy he is. And Pilaf also is scared. However, when they get closer, the Ox King actually sees the ship and it thinks that Goku's inside of it. So he puts up a sign, welcome back Goku, or something like that. And then Pilaf gets jealous, and then he comes up with the idea of having Shu pretend to be Goku, so that, they can infiltrate the place and find the Dragon Ball, steal the Dragon Ball, and get out without any problems, especially now with the terrifying Ox King around. However, the playing pretend works. Being pretend Goku, or Shuku, I guess you could say. Shuku doesn't get recognized by Ox King at all, so it works. They get to be treated like royalty, basically, because, well, technically Goku's already family. However, Chi-Chi's nowhere to be found because she's out picking some flowers. And at this point, Goku, he starts to get hungry, sees an apple tree, gets a couple of apples down him. However, then he hears a girly humming. So he looks and it's like, oh, hey, Chi-Chi, what's up? How you doing today? Who would have expected you to be here? And then Chi-Chi's like, oh my god, you came back for me. And I love some more interactions between Goku and Chi-Chi. Because I think in the manga, the only stuff you get in OG Dragon Ball is like their first interaction with the, Fire Mountain. And then the tournament where basically we see an adult Chi-Chi. Adult-ish Chi-Chi. She's not really an adult, but I don't really know how this works. Because right now, the Chi-Chi that we see is 12 years old, if I do the calculations correctly. Because Goku said that he was 12, and they were born in the same year until Dragon Ball Minus, which was officially made by Toriyama. Like, I think it was written and drawn by Toriyama. So, official canon, in a sense, rewrote the origins of Goku to be 3 years earlier. Which means that Goku is technically 3 years younger than Chi-Chi. But Goku said that he's 12, so that means Chi-Chi's 12 as well. I mean, the best thing we can get is the fact that she's 13. Because a year has passed since the last time we saw her because the Dragon Ball's work again. But, like, the next time that we see her is gonna be when she's, like, 16, I think. She might be, like, 16 years old the next time that we see her. And it's like that they both count as teen Chi-Chi. So, which one is it though? But whatever, we see Chi-Chi twice in the original Dragon Ball run. Like the normal run, because, there is no Z in the manga. But the anime adds a couple of extra episodes of Chi-Chi. And I like that, I like seeing that stuff. But Chi-Chi and Goku have a great time. Gets great treatment. He gets great food. However, sadly enough, that treatment is kind of cut short. Because of the fact that the Red Ribbon Army comes into the village and attacks it. And the Ox King tries to fight it off. He does a really good job in the beginning. But then he gets some gum in his eyes. I guess, I don't know. It's like sticky stuff in his eyes. So he can't see, and then he gets captured in a net. And then Pilaf runs off. He finds the Dragon Ball, runs back to the ship, and takes off. Meanwhile, back with Chi-Chi and Goku. Chi-Chi says that she wants to have a big family. Hey, woman, you're getting 2 kids. That's it, alright? No more, alright? You're getting 2 children, and that's where it ends, okay? So if you count that as a big family, good. But you're not getting any more, okay? Gohan and Goten. And from there, you will get a grandchild. Maybe more, but we don't really know about Goten yet. But one grandchild at the very least. That's how big the family is gonna be. Just so you know. But Goku was asleep during this time, so he heard none of it. And also, I like the whole trope of women hitting guys and them just going flying. It's the same thing that happened in like Sonic Generations until like the remake when they cut that out, because like Amy initially just hits Knuckles into the tree, which is funny, and now she doesn't do that anymore. Doesn't hit him in the tree anymore, which is, you know, not funny. So it's just at that point it just becomes a slap. It's like, why did you hit Knuckles instead of haha, she hit Knuckles? But like, she hits Goku and he goes flying. It's like, how strong is Chi-Chi? My goodness, I mean, to be honest, this is the only woman who at one point has been able to use the power of the Kaioken, so you know, she is a special type of woman. But anyway, as they are kind of talking, there's smoke coming from the village. So Goku and Chi-Chi get on the Nimbus and they head for battle, I guess, just to see what's going on. And that's the end of the episode. And overall, you know, I thought this episode was really fun. Just Ox King getting ready to prepare a wedding for his 12-year-old daughter. It's like, initially he's like, look, aren't you a bit too young to get married? And she's like, nah, it doesn't really matter. And I would have been like, yeah, no, it does. You're not getting married, okay? You're not getting married as a 12-year-old girl. No, that's not happening, okay? Wait until you're older, then you can get married. 16 or 18, alright? And by the way, Goku would be that same age or 3 years younger, so... But like, that's fine, but whatever. And then the whole thing about, like, Shu pretending to be Goku, and then also, you know, it actually working, even though he just wears basically a balloon head of Goku, which, how does Pilaf have one of those? It's so weird. And then we also get serious stuff in this episode with the Red Ribbon Army attacking. I like it, and also I like the fact that this is a two-parter. More time for Goku and Chi-Chi. And so, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below about this episode. Did you like it or not? And with that being said, thank you all so very much for watching. And I do hope you guys have enjoyed. And if you did, please like button, subscribe if you're new, if you're done already. Turn on notifications. Don't forget to check out the Let's Play channel, link in the description and at the end of the video. And I'll see you guys next week when we drive off the Red Ribbon Army from the village of the Ox King. And potentially Goku's gonna marry Chi-Chi. Bye!